Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for the while now. We're over there try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, folks, is it cool in here or is it just this guy? But anyway. Yes, I am indeed inside the truck, and I'm wearing grody-ass work clothes. Typically, if I'm in the truck and I'm wearing grody-ass work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work, I found some stuff to review. It's kind of the case today, but today I was giving a lift to people since they were out of vehicle usage at the time, so a little bit of a caveat, but I was still going home. So, what am I going to be trying for you? What are we doing here today, folks? Why am I wearing to just get this out of the way so that I'm not super grody? Folks, for this first review, because I got about this one plus two others I'm going to do in this little batch, I'm doing, boom, Jeni's ice cream, specifically Brambleberry Crisp. Ooh. Now, folks, Jeni's ice cream. I have gone over there, I've done a review for one of her other flavors, it's Boston cream pie, which I quite enjoyed. And I've been meaning to do some of her other stuff. I finally got around to it. I went to Target, which is typically where I get it from. And I was like, boom, this sounds... She has a whole bunch of weird flavors and stuff like that. I shouldn't say weird, but unusual flavors. And she's like a master of creating ice cream. Like, and I follow her on Instagram and stuff. She's always cooking up crazy cool stuff. So... this one was the most interesting of the ones that was there today, so I figured, yeah, we'll give it a go. So it's Jeni's Ice Cream, Brambleberry Crisp, oven-toasted oat streusel with a sweet tart brambleberry jam of blackberries and black currants layered throughout vanilla ice cream. Now, I guess that's what brambleberry is, because I was going to say I have no idea what brambleberry is. I guess it's blackberries and black currants. Blackcurrant is more of like a European thing, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a type of berry. And I think it's like, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I apologize if I am. Whereas like over here, if you see like a purple drink, it's typically something grape flavored. Over in Europe, it's blackcurrant. I have never had anything blackcurrant related that I'm aware of, so this will be my first go of it. Even has a little thing here. I first made this flavor in 2009 for a collection highlighting the flavors and cultures of Appalachia. It is inspired by the brambleberry bushes of blackberries and blackcurrants that grow all over the hillsides of the Appalachian foothills, the ones I would pick as a child. This ice cream was such a superstar that we just had to make it year-round. Grass-grazed milk. Let's give this a shot, folks. I'm excited. Be interesting to see, because I did enjoy the, like I said, I did enjoy the Boston cream pie, but that one going into it, I had a good idea that I was going to. I love Boston cream pie. So I don't know how my feelings about brambleberries are going to be. Yep. And then we'll kind of get this, because there's a little bit of a thing. Residue! Let go. All right. It looks like this, by the way. I don't know why I bothered trying to smell it. You typically can't smell ice cream. Let's give it a go. What with the plastic spoon? I will mention that it's a little bit more kind of premium price than even, something like maybe your Ben & Jerry's or what have you, which I already think is really nice ice cream, but... that's so good. That's so good. Ooh. Come to Brandon. Get a big old thing of it, folks. And I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of a premium price, but like, look at that. They're not skimped on the ingredients. I appreciate that. not only as a fat guy, but also as a consumer. That's so good, it's absurd. Like, genuinely, oh man. It's like the best way I can describe it. It's like eating the best like blackberry pie you've ever had. Now, mind you, and some people are gonna be like, I've had the best I'm sure you have. But that is absurdly good. Like, the ice cream itself is super tasty. And I think pairing it with the vanilla was perfect, because it plays off, the fruit and cream aspect of things. Obviously, get like orange and cream and berries and cream and such. So it has that sort of, that tone to it, that flavor notes. It's like, you get like this nice, really sharp taste of, I'm going to say blackberry. I don't know exactly where the blackcurrant comes into things because, again, I don't have any experience with blackcurrant stuff. Because even just the vanilla ice cream by itself, you can tell that it's good vanilla ice cream. It's not like some basic bitch stuff. Like, it tastes like good vanilla ice cream should. Then you go over there, you got like the little crispy bits, which, aside from adding a nice little texture, to kind of go over there and vary things out a little bit, I think they maybe got like some cinnamon in them or something like that. And so again, it kind of ties back almost into sort of like a pie crust sort of thing. And that in and of itself is good enough, but when you go over there, let go. Should have gotten a metal spoon. When you go over there and you get a piece that's got like a proper nice chunky bit of that like fruity mixture, I guess, brambleberry or, blackcurrant, blackberry, whatever you want to call it. When you get that all together with with the vanilla, with the crispy bits, with the cinnamon, it's so good. Like, it genuinely, it's like having like a fresh blackberry pie with some vanilla ice cream. And the blackberry, it just hits. Blackberries can be very tart. And you get some of that tartness. But then, that's where the berries and cream aspect kind of comes into play. Because it gets to a point, it is a very sharp flavor. And then you get, just this wonderful vanilla flavor with like the crispy bits. A little hint of cinnamon. This is ridiculous, folks. I can't. Put it away, Brandon. Put it away. You're doing a review. It's super good. I don't know that I've ever had blackberry in an ice cream before. But now, I think that's a thing that I need to have more often in my life. Because comparing it to something like blueberry, which blueberry has great flavor as well, blackberry just cuts so much deeper with the amount of flavor it packs in. So even though you have this rich vanilla ice cream, even though you have, like the cinnamony bits, you get this punch of flavor. And then it just mellows out into this delicious vanilla. That's super good. Like, again, it does cost a little bit more. It's more of a less a like sad and depressing ice cream. Like, if you go over there, you're having a bad time, maybe you just go over there and have yourself a pint of ice cream. This is a joyous ice cream. This is like some celebratory stuff. That's how good this is. It's definitely like a special occasion type of thing. Something when you're having a particularly good day or something, go out and grab yourself some of this because it's only going to make your day better. So far, Jeni's is 2 for 2, and I'm fanboying a little bit. I'm not going to lie because, so far, the 2 things that I've had from her stuff, from her company, have been really good, and they've really showcased why she's considered so good at what she does. Because, yeah, you do pay a little bit more, but it does show. It's not just, you're not just paying for a brand name. You're paying for the quality that has gone into this. Because I can genuinely say that between this and the Boston cream pie ones that I've had, those are amongst 2 of the best ice creams that I've had. At least in terms of like pint format and stuff like that. Probably my favorite commercial ice cream is Fish Food from Ben and Jerry's. That stuff should be outlawed how good it is. But I mean, they're doing it for me. These are up there. So I fully intend to go over there and try more Jeni's flavors as time goes by. But 2 questions have to be asked, folks. Would I try it again? Or would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. Yes and yes. The only thing that would prevent me from getting this again is the fact that there is so many more flavors of hers that I have to taste. So I'll get to those. But I will definitely eventually wheel back around to this one because this is super good. And in terms of recommendation, I don't think there's a reason not to, because not only is it just a really good ice cream, it's a really good take on a classic ice cream. Like, having fruit in vanilla ice cream is nothing new. Strawberry is probably the most common one you might think of. This isn't doing anything wild and crazy. It's just doing what that already does, using a somewhat different ingredient than maybe you're used to, and just elevating it in terms of quality. So I can't say enough good things, folks, but I have to finish this. So anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your... Folks, if you can go there and have yourselves a truly grass-grazed milk rest of your life, sure, I like milk. In fact, I frequently run into the problem with milk where I go over there and I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy some milk so that I can go over there and finish off the cereal I have. 2 days later, what do I have? Cereal and an empty gallon jug of milk, because I like milk. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. And that's not the easiest thing to do in the world, folks. Even in a world where we have extra delicious ice cream for us to enjoy. I've got it now, but I'm not just going to carry, a belt laden with Jeni's ice cream of different flavors. As wonderful as that would be, there'd have to be a refrigeration system. There'd have to be some technology and money to go into it. I might be working on a prototype, but we'll get to that at some point. But when we find ourselves in situations where we don't have Jeni's ice cream to fall back on, it's important we take a moment, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to try some Jeni's Brambleberry Crisp ice cream, as I have done here today in this review. And maybe like me, you're going to like it quite a bit. So much so that you're going to go over there and you're going to actually travel to Appalachia to go over there and try these black currants and blackberries of which she speaks of so highly. And you're going to go over there. It's going to be wonderful. They're going to be delicious. Maybe you go over there and put it into a pie or something like that. Do what you need to do with them. Maybe you fall in love with Appalachia. I know absolutely nothing about Appalachia, but maybe you go over there, you build a house, settle down, go over there, write the great American novel right up there in the Appalachians. Maybe you dedicate just a little tiny dedication to Brandon Wenzel for inspiring you. More to Jeni because of the ice cream and such. But yeah, I'm just saying. Or conversely, maybe just go over there and, if you don't have access to this, maybe just go out and get yourself a really great blackberry pie or something if you have access to that. Really good. Bye.